Sean Hammond with Premier Guitar. We're at Winter NAMM 2020 in Anaheim at Walrus Audio talking to Colt. Colt, how's it going?
It's going really great.
Sweet. You got a really big location here. This is like your biggest?
Yeah, we pushed the wall back a little bit, and we actually moved in. We live here now. So
no way, you're so lucky.
In the back, yeah, we sleep here.
I wish I could live at NAMM.
Yeah, me too. Well, dreams come true.
We got Caleb playing for us here, and you have a brand new series of pedals, the Mako series?
Yeah, so the Mako series is a new series for Walrus Audio. Just kind of a new departure from what we've been doing for a long time. The first pedal in the Mako series is called the D1 High Fidelity Stereo Delay, and it's built on the Shark DSP platform, so it has a ton of horsepower, really a lot of high fidelity audio quality, stereo in, stereo out, MIDI capable, 9 onboard presets, tap tempo, and it turns on too.
No way. All right, so it's sort of I know you only have one pedal in the series right now, but is sort of the whole theme of the series going to be the Shark chip and the higher fidelity and more programmable and stuff? Yeah,
so we'll keep working on this platform. We really like it. We started it in about 2016 when we released the Luminary Quad Octave. So that's kind of where we started getting our feet wet with that platform, and then now we're doing the D1, and so it's the first in the series. So
it's an interesting new look for you. Looks nice.
Yeah. So these everything else kind of comes in an industry standard enclosure. The Mako series is coming in like our proprietary designed enclosure. So we designed an enclosure. We kind of wanted it to not match anything else that's out there, and so we went with that. We designed it, and folded metal machines, they bend all the metal, and we put the stuff inside.
And that stuff's just back in the bunkhouse, right?
Yeah, no, it's all back here, for sure.
Why don't you tell us about the different controls while we have Caleb demo it?
All right, sounds good. So, you've got your traditional delay controls like time, repeats, and then mix. And then we have one called tweak here. So it's one pot, but there's a toggle switch underneath, a 3-way toggle. So with each flip of the toggle, you're tweaking on something different, an effect applied to your trails. So, you're able to manipulate the mod. So let's hear kind of a mod manipulation. Turn the mod up. Heavy mod right there. Kind of a lighter mod right here. Hit it. Yeah, that's kind of where I like to use it.
And then in the middle position, it's a different effect altogether?
Yeah, so this is tone. This will tweak the tone on the echoes. Bring in a little more high end.
So you can kind of go to full-on digital delay type fidelity to more analog sounds or somewhere in between?
Yeah, total. And then I'm glad you said that. So then the last one is age, which applies a little bit of grit to the trails also. So you're able to kind of get those, kind of decaying bucket brigade sounds that a lot of people really like. Except in digital, it's actually a bit crusher. So let's move to vintage.
Can I ask one question before?
Yeah.
For that, you said it's called tweak?
Yeah.
For the tweak knob and the toggle, you just choose one of those functions, right? It's not like you set something and then switch to the middle, and like they can't be stacked or anything.
Oh, they're all stacked. No, for sure.
Really?
Yeah. So you're tweaking your mod, you set your mod, then you tweak it, then you tweak your tone.
It's not a sync. You choose one of them.
Yeah, it stays.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
And then you can save the preset. Hold it down.
You think I could hear that, but it is a little bit loud.
Welcome to NAMM. Welcome to my house, dude. It's always like this.
Okay, so next one over was what?
Yeah, now we have age. So let's try that. Add a little bit of grit to the signal. Very aged. Slap something, let it ring out. And I'll turn it down a little bit.
So the toggle under the age does what again? Just like different ranges of age?
Well, so it's really just applying a little bit of grit to the trails. So how much age and how much how much a little breakdown do you want applied to your echoes. So just like an analog delay.
Okay. And then what else we got going on?
So the program knob is it's in the center. It really decides what delay emulation we're going with. So you've got digital, you've got modulated delay, you've got vintage delay, you've got a dual delay, which is 2 delays in one. So for example, like you could do a quarter note delay and a dotted eighth delay together. And if you're running 2 amps, you can pan them, which is really exciting. But if you're running 1 amp, it sounds great in mono as well. And then you've also got a reverse delay.
You want to show us something like that?
Oh my gosh, I would love to. I thought you never asked. Yeah. So we've heard a lot of digital, so let's move to the mod. So you can kind of hear those LFOs. But it's kind of more moddy, more swimmy. More LFO power applied to the trail. It's real classy. All right, let's go to vintage. And let's try dual. Turn the tone up a little bit. Pronounce them a little better.
Nice. So I was just going to say that for a second I was kind of struck that maybe you're kind of going for a middle ground between super simple delay and like some of the more complicated programmable delays on the market. But then I was like, oh, it says preset if you stomp on both foot switches. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, no, to save your presets, you just hold it down and then to change presets.
How many presets are there?
So on board, there's 9 presets. So the middle toggle right here, you can go between preset A, or bank A, bank B, and bank C. And in each preset, you have 3 colors of presets. So now you're in the green one, now you're in the blue, now you're in the red.
Okay.
And you can do that in each one.
Nice.
So via MIDI, you've got 128 presets. And if you ever use that many, then you probably should stop playing guitar because that's crazy.
I like programming, man.
I don't know.
Don't judge me.
I don't know.
I don't really. Anything else you want to talk about that before we talk about the new Julia?
I'd like to show you the attack feature on the... So the attack feature is something, we gave it a dedicated control on the face of the pedal. You've seen it before on some delays, but it's buried in the menu sometimes. So it's really an exciting feature. It's like a volume filter applied to the trails. So it really takes the bite off of each echo, so you can kind of get some more swelly ambient sounds without your delays running into each other. So let's hear some of it. So I just changed the time.
Oh yeah, I can't hear anyway.
My bad. So I'm going to turn the attack. Apply the attack here. Kind of give a nice diamond.
I was going to say, right now it sounds almost like a quasi-reverse effect.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was almost like coming through like an AM radio or something. It kind of, fuzzy. That's cool.
Yeah.
Unusual. Okay. How much is this going to go for?
So street price is $299 in the United States.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Julia Mark II.
Yeah. So, the Julia came out in 2016, and since then we've developed a couple more pedals, and a lot of our new pedals have top mount jacks and clickless switching, and also the momentary feature. We're able to kind of hold it down, play a solo, and then take it off and the pedal turns off, or you could just turn it on like that. So we wanted to incorporate those 3 things into the Julia, just kind of give it a facelift and a little hardware upgrade. So
So tonally, it's pretty much the same, though.
You know, all of our artists really loved the Julia the way it is, so we really didn't want to touch it. So,
do you want to demo sort of the momentary feature or something? And
Sure, yeah.
we'll have Caleb play us out or something?
Yeah.
Tell everyone where to go online before that.
you can go to premierguitar.com and watch this video all day long.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
also got live cams of his bunker back there.
for sure.
All right, so tell them where to go for your shit, though.
You Google Walrus Audio and it shows up.
It does?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Click subscribe, and Caleb's going to play us out, and he's going to mess around with this thingy.
All right, cool.